In today's lesson, it is from ESL Gold. We're going to read about snap out of it. I want to tell you that the phrase snap out of it is an idiom. It means that you want to snap out of something. Sometimes you may be sitting and gazing out of the window, just staring out of the window, and you're not aware of what's going on. And someone may say, snap out of it, come back. And it just means that do something differently. All right, let's take a read and start with intro.
Okay. Intro. Did you ever feel sad? Maybe something caused you to become sad. Or perhaps you were just in a funk for no reason.
Funk
For no reason.
Mm-hmm.
This happens to all people at some time. It's a normal part of life, but it's important to snap out of it as soon as possible. When you snap out of it, you can begin to feel happy again. For some people, it's easy to snap out of bad feelings. Other people need a plan. In order to snap out of it, you need a realistic plan. You need to find something that is your thing, and you use this hobby or activity to become happier. If you love organic food, you can buy fresh vegetables and make a big meal. If you enjoy body art, you might get a tattoo. If you're in love, you can ask this person out on a date. There are many ways to find happiness again. Gary has been in a funk.
Mm-hmm.
Read today's English lesson to learn how he's going to snap out of it.
Okay, nice reading. So today's topic is snap out of it. So tell me, have you ever found yourself in a funk when you were just not motivated to do very much of anything?
Yes, of course. It arrives sometimes, and it arrives again sometimes.
And what did you do to snap out of it?
I try to be very busy. I try to go out for gardening. I try to go out for cycling. I try to swim at
Mm-hmm.
the swimming pool.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I try to learn English. Yes, I try to be busy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Now, you've given me lots of examples, but I think most of those things are things that you typically do anyway. So I'm interested in knowing, what do you do to get out of a funk? If you were in a funk, do you just decide, oh, I'm going to go swim. This will help me snap out of it. Or were you going to go swim anyway?
Yes, something different that I do usually. Perhaps I try to see some friend or some acquaintance that I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and I try to create a link between acquaintance and me.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Why do you think it is important that you do something different when you're feeling as if you're in a funk? Why do you think it is important to do something differently?
Because I know that if I stay alone and think about my bad feelings,
Mm-hmm.
it could empire, it could be worse.
Mm-hmm.
So the only thing to do is to have contact with others, to think at other problems and try to avoid your own problems.
Okay. Now, in paragraph 2, it says, if you love organic food, you can buy fresh vegetables and make a big meal. Suppose I enjoy having cake, ice cream, and cookies and pies. Do you think that's a good idea to get me out of my funk?
I'm not sure it's a good idea, because most of the people who are depressed, who are in a funk, who are at the bottom of their life,
Mm-hmm.
usually try to eat sweet food. And
Mm-hmm.
after that, you can see that many people who are depressed sometimes became obese,
Mm-hmm.
became too fat,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a good plan.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I don't think that's a good plan. Now, in the next sentence, it says, if you enjoy body art, you might get a tattoo. I have seen some people with tattoos all on their arms, on their face, on their chest. Do you think perhaps they are in a funk and decide to get a tattoo?
It seems very strange for me because I really don't like tattoo. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's, uh, it's a fashion in this moment, but I suppose that in many years when the people will be very old and they will have tattoo and in their whole skin, it could be very, very, very
Unattractive, maybe?
no, unattractive. It could be no. I don't. In fact, when I discussed with my grandchildren, I told us, please don't make tattoo even if you're depressed.
Mm-hmm.
Too dangerous for the future.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. But to tell the young people that today, it's as if I want to live my life, and if
Yes,
I want a tattoo, I will get a tattoo.
yes, of
Have
course.
Have you ever had the opportunity to help someone other than yourself snap out of a funk?
Oh, of course. In my life, I saw many times
Mm-hmm.
people who are snap out. For example, my sister-in-law. Sometimes, every time she's in a funk,
Mm-hmm.
she phoned her sister and asked, "Could do could we could I come to your house for 4 days?"
Okay.
And yes, of course.
Oh, and of course, I'm sure she's welcome to come for a visit.
Yes, of course.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the dialogue, and I will read as Gary first, and then you can read as Marnie, and then we'll switch around. All right?
Okay.
All right. Hey, Marnie.
Hey, Rari, what's going on with you?
I decided today that I'm going to snap out of it.
Snapped out of what?
I've been in a funk, and I'm tired of it, and I want to really start enjoying life again.
That's great, Gary. Good for you.
Yay, yay. First thing, I'm getting a tattoo.
A tattoo? Really? I didn't know that was your thing.
It's not, but it's part of the plan.
Really? What else is part of your plan?
I've decided to only eat organic foods, and I'm making myself ask out one person a day.
One person a day? Isn't maybe one person a week more realistic?
Probably. Okay, yeah, one person a week. And I bought a ticket to Buenos Aires this morning.
Buenos Aires? What's gotten into you?
I told you, I'm going to snap out of my funk. It's all part of my plan.
Okay, that's heavy, Gary. Good for you.
Okay, awesome. That's awesome.
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 Thanks, Marnie.
Take care.
See ya. All right, let's switch, and I'll be Marnie if you will read us Gary.
Okay. Hey, Marnie.
Hey, Gary, what's going on with you?
I decided today that I'm going to snap out of it.
Snap out of what?
I've been in a funk and I'm tired of it. And I want to really start enjoying life again.
That's great, Gary. Good for you.
Yeah. First thing, I'm getting a tattoo.
A tattoo? Really? I didn't know that was your thing.
It's not, but it's part of the plan.
Really? What else is a part of your plan?
I've decided to only eat organic foods, and I'm making myself ask out one person a day.
One person a day? Isn't maybe one person a week more realistic?
Probably. Okay, yeah, one person a week. And I bought a ticket to Buenos Aires this morning.
Buenos Aires, what's gotten into you?
I told you, I'm going to snap out of my funk. It's all a part of my plan.
Okay, that's awesome, Gary. Good for you.
Thanks, Manny.
Take care.
See you.
Okay, great. Any questions about the dialogue?
No, I use the translator before lesson to understand everything, and it's good. No.
All right. So let's read the discussion and let's talk about the discussion for a moment. Could you read the discussion?
Gary has been in a funk. He has felt bad for a while, but now he wants to snap out of it. He tells Marnie about his plan to become happier and enjoy life again. Manny congratulates Gary. She's surprised because he's so happy today. The first part of Gary's plan is to quickly get a tattoo. Manny asks Gary about the other details in his plan. She's not sure that he's being realistic. Gary says that he will only eat organic foods. He's going to begin asking a lot of people to go on dates with him. And he's going to Buenos Aires. Manny asks what's gotten into him. He thinks that he might be a little crazy, but Gary is happy and excited, so she congratulates him again.
Okay, so we've already discussed at the beginning what it is to be in a funk and what we've done to snap out of the funks. So now what I want you to do is to tell me what this article is about without going back to look at the top part of it. What is the article about that we just read?
The article is about a young man who is in a funk, who is at the bottom of his life and had decided to snap out of it in using different means as traveling, as get a tattoo, as meeting many friends.
Mm-hmm. Did he do some things that you would consider unusual?
Oh, the only things unusual for me is to get a tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be what I would consider unusual. All right, let's take a look down at the bottom where the quiz is. Why does Gary want to snap out of it? What do you think the answer is? Why do you think Gary wants to snap out of it?
Gary wants to snap out of it because he has been feeling bad.
Okay, let's see. And let's see. All right. Well, why did I not make an error? All right. Well, that's correct. And number 2?
Which of these is not part of Gary's plans? Gary's plan is not to will begin to teach English classes.
That's right. That's not a part of his plan. Number 3.
When someone is in a funk, they feel very depressed, very sad, very at the bottom of his life.
Good. And which sentence contains a split infinitive? Let's go back up and find out what a split infinitive is actually.
Ah, yes, I read it. A split infinitive is an adjective or an adverb between the two parts of the infinitive. For example, to easily work. Easily is a split infinitive.
Okay.
So the sentence with the split infinitives is they need to be carefully light in the fire. They need to carefully light the fire. Carefully is a split infinitive between to and light.
Okay, there we are. All right, it doesn't give us our answers, but we've completed our conversation for today. Let me